What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to break away from Stranded for a tiny bit, not too long. We'll still finish that playthrough, but I wanted to start a little Prison Tycoon, or I'm sorry, not Prison Tycoon, Prison Architect playthrough. As we prelude into Prison Architect 2 releasing in, another month or two, give or take, depending on if they delay it or not. Definitely, for how corny it looks, man, this game is a blast. It's a good time sink, micromanaging, fun time. You got to keep all these guys happy. You can design your cells. You basically build everything from the ground up. If you guys haven't played this before, it's been out for several years now. I've gotten a couple of the DLCs, not all of them, but this is definitely one of my go-tos that I enjoy playing. So, without further ado, let's get on it. So I've done some of the campaign in the past, all that other good stuff, but we're just going to do a raw, create a new prison. We're going to do a large world size. We're going to bump our starting up just a little bit. We don't care what our plot is. We'll turn that on. Gangs, we want gangs. Dynamic reputation, sure. Fog of war, yep. We don't want to see what they're doing. That makes it more fun. Staff needs, yeah, absolutely. And, yeah, that's where we're going to go. So we can either be a male prison or a female prison. This one I'm just going to do a man prison. The dudes. They require a little more work. We could pick a couple different uniforms. Some of these DLCs have different setups. But we're going to rock the desert one. Why not? This is just our colors, so I'm not too worried about that. But, yeah. Choosing our wardens. We could choose our wardens. What do we want? What do we want to go with? Let's rock with... I always liked this one. This one was pretty cool. Gets a small cut of the resale value of each piece of contraband found, and prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. So once we get our guys working, they'll lose a little bit of money from the fine. Guard dogs, we can have all sorts of them. Huskies, Dalmatians, cat, dire wolves, and all these other ones that are locked up. Some of these are pretty interesting. I like Luna. Let's go with Luna. Or Fed. Luna? Fed? Luna. Let's do Luna. Alright. And we are going to roll with it. So as you see, we start off with a nice big piece of land in the middle of nowhere. It defaults you with your deliveries and other items, or garbage. We're going to go ahead and just remove them, because we're not going to mess around down there. We're going to redo everything ourselves. So we're going to use these marker lights as the entrance to our prison. I like to do planning before I build. So you can do walls, auto the foundations in. I don't go through the whole objects and all that stuff. I just build the structures that way. It just makes life easier. So we're going to stick with those guidelines that are already there. It puts us about 21 by 10. Let's see. Is that a good start? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We're going to go with it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to stretch this out one more. There's a method to the madness, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm trying to create some spaces for offices, and this building here will be a kind of an admin center in ways. Now, the kicker is making it work design-wise, and that's why I go through this planning mode, because certain rooms have to be certain sizes. So we can get 4 offices in there like that. And let's go ahead. We'll leave this the way it is. We'll turn this into the staff room, where the staff can come hang out and party. And then, if you go down here to the bottom right, we can start off Well, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We'll let that sit for a second. So we can go through, read the CEO's letter. I ain't too worried about all that. Every prison warden, blah, blah, blah. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early when funds are tight. That is our problem. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. And that may be the route we go, because money does go quick. He is not wrong. We need to get all that good stuff taken care of. So this being our staff building, we're going to leave that as is. We will generate off of this wall a reception area. Reception area is where our prisoners come in initially. We will generate above that a decent sized, yeah, it should be decent enough, decent sized holding cell. As we go through reception, we're going to want to get these guys moving inward. And I think as I'm planning this out, let's make a double hallway here. When we build a visitor room, I kind of want to have corridors for our guys to go through. And I think this might be a good way to do that. So, right. Office, 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 staff room, corridor, walkway, whatever we want to call it. We'll keep that moving through that way. And we can start construction. We're going to be tight funds most likely, but we can start construction on a cell block. Let's do a cell block. All right, so holding cell into a cell block. Now, what we'll do here is, I don't want to waste the space. So let's start a corridor for our knuckleheads to walk through. And off of that corridor, we can use this as a kitchen. And we can make a large canteen, which is going to be where our guys eat. Now, this hallway is going to have to wrap down and around, which, whatever, we can make that work. And I think at that point, we'll do 2 wide. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. On up. We can clear those walls out. We're going to leave this like that. We'll clear that one out. We can open that up. And I think we'll start it. So we've got holding cells. All right, we can definitely go up. It's going to be a relatively small. I think we'll just do a long corridor version. Where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, doot, doot. Like that. Dog's getting a little wild in the background. That's what's up. We'll make this the entrance into the cell block. So we'll go this way, into this way. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll leave this like this. This we're going to turn into a cleaning cupboard. Or stretch this out a little bit more so we can get the spacing correct. That's why planning is super important. We'll leave this open for some walkway. And we're offset down here, so let's start down here. So 1, up, 3, 4, bloop. And we're going to run this. So we're going to run this all the way. Then we can clean that up. All right. Oh, are we messing this up? Yeah, we are. It's going to be offset. That's right. 1, 2, 3. And we do got to go up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I like it. Now this cell block, probably not going to have enough money to put it together. But that's all right. And what we'll do on top of that, have them come in here. Yeah, we gotta shorten that up. Alright. So this ain't much, but it gives us 3 opportunities. We're gonna put this into solitary. So if any of these guys act up and they gotta go to solitary, that's where they go. They're gonna go down there. Alright. I think that's a good start to get construction rolling. So we're gonna go ahead and hit build plans. Let it run. We do have to make a deliveries area, which I think will be best suited for up this way. We'll make it a relatively large one for now. And we will make a trash one. But the trash is going to be down this way by the offices. And we've got to hire some workers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 workers, and we'll kick that speed up and let them get going. We'll make them build some stuff. All right, so glad you guys sat through that with me. The main layout is pretty much in place. We're going to go ahead and get the utilities ran, and then we'll circle back, and we'll start planning stuff out and seeing what we do for objects and grants and everything else, and we'll keep it moving. So I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, so utilities are all laid. We do have a slight money problem, but that's okay, because what we are going to do, I don't like the way that wall's orientated though, so let's go ahead and, can we do anything about that? Let's see if we can fix that issue first. Let's go ahead and demolish it. Boop. Throw our jail door back in there. And throw our wall back in place. Alright, if that fixes that, then we'll move on to the next glorious thing. Alright, sweet. So, we got everything kind of squared away. And we already determined this was going to be our holding cell. So there's our entrance there. And just to appease the gods, I'm going to drop a shower in there. Just so we have it. And we'll put a few in there like that. Drain there so the room doesn't flood. There, there, there. You know what? We'll put it across all of them. Alright. Our next room that we're going to want is our reception. This is our reception area. So where all of our prisoners are going to come when they first enter the facility. We're going to go ahead and plop down some offices ahead of time. We're going to need them. We determined this was going to be our staff room. This was going to be our canteen. We do have to address the no door issue there. That's an easy fix. Our yard for our guys to hang out. And kitchen. Kitchen, kitchen. Kitchen will go right there. Looks good. And since we have them all laid out, let's go ahead and take a look at these grants real quick. So we got a whole bunch of things they want us to kind of do. The grants, so the best way to describe the grants are just basically tasks/objectives that give you a cash reward at the end. It also allows you to kind of improve certain aspects of the prison itself. In this instance, we can take 2 out right now. We can research the other one, but we're just going to do basic detention center and the administrative center first and foremost. Now what that does is you see we got a nice injection of cash. We got an advance payment, and we will get the remaining balance. You can see the completion bonus when these things are met. As you can see on the left, we've kind of got check marks. These aren't complete because we don't have these hazard signs removed. So we meet the size requirements, so we just need to turtle it. We might have to move the jail door. Yeah, I think we're going to have to, which, whatever. We can move that. It's not liking... It's not liking this. Is it the drain that's causing problems? Did the drain damage the wall? I think it did. Alright, so let's see if we can just fix that real quick. Will that give us the enclosed portion? Or do we need to put a wall here? Well, we probably have to put a wall there, but that's a simple fix as well. We just go like that. Maximize our space. Ah, come on. Move. Move. Right? Good. We're going to dismantle that. We don't need that right now. Throw a barred wall. Jail door. Alright, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Hopefully that fixes that issue once whatever happens, happens. Alright, we'll work on this stuff for now. Alright, reception. We need desk, table, chair. Easy peasy. Desk. Chair. We'll do some small tables. Small table. Small table. And small table. Alright, so that should be good. Hopefully we can... Yeah, sometimes the rooms get a little funky monkey, which is cool. Unless it's going to let us... Can we drag it through the door? No, it won't let us. Okay. It's counting for it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can readdress the holding cell issue real quick. Same thing as before. Alright. Let's go ahead and demolish the wall. Lock it shut. Put our wall in. And fingers crossed that fixes it. Maybe? It did. Okay, cool. So we need to put a place for our guys to use the turlet and get a drink, apparently. And we'll throw a couple benches in here. Yeah, you can sit there next to the guy taking the dookie-doo. Sweet. That's passed. Alright, onto the kitchen. We're going to need a sink to wash the dishes. We'll put cooker. And let's go ahead and do a couple fridges there. While that's building that, let's work on our canteen. We did say we wanted a door, so we're actually going to go ahead and replace this wall with the barred wall and a single jail door. There's a reason I'm going with the single doors, guys, and not the big one. I'll show you that shortly. Does make a difference in a few things that we're trying to accomplish here. So we've got to go ahead and place our tables. All right. And maybe we can maximize with the smalls. You know what? This is going to provide us with a lot already, so we're not going to go any further right now with that portion. And we need our serving table to feed these hooligans. Keep it there. We could put another one in, and they're only 20 bucks. I think one more would be fine for us to do. Yeah, why not? Alright, sweet. So that's done. Now we have some blinky blinkies, which we can fix. But more importantly, let's finish this task. So let's go ahead and crank in 4 guards, 2 cooks. Alright, let's knock out these offices real quick. Keep it simple. Yes, yes, yes. We know. Beep, beep, beep. Alright. Staff. They wanted us to put a warden in here, so we're going to go ahead and not do it because clearly we've exceeded our daily budget. And that is this here we're going to have to address. So in order to fix that income, just for the time being, we're going to go ahead and drop 1. That should give us enough leeway. Nope, looks like we need to drop a couple more. We need to get that up to 200. There it is. Awesome. All right, Warden. There you go. Alright, so that opens up bureaucracy, and this is kind of where some of the fun stuff begins. As you can see, we've got a tree of stuff that breaks down into it. So, it wants us to go through finance first. We'll go through that, and we'll queue up security, queue up maintenance because it's cheap, psychology, health, all of it, because those are the cheaper ones for now. We got the money, we might as well spend it. And we're going to go ahead and finish the staff room up. So, staff room... they want us to have a drink machine and some sofas. Drink. We'll give them 2. And we'll give them the wide sofas. And the other cool thing you can do here, these guys do get hungry, they need to eat and all that shenanigans. So we're going to go ahead and place a serving table in there, and we got to unfortunately go up to this one and go to our sink and dump a sink in there too so they can clean their dishes. And Utilities is still always an issue, but not too bad. We've laid this in there relatively correct. So, all right, looks like we have met most of our needs. And what I want to do now is, for intake purposes, we're going to go total prisoners. Let's go ahead, and just because we're doing holding cells for now, we don't want no problems. We're only going to take our minimum security guys. And let's go ahead, and we've got, I believe it was 19 cells. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We could call it 20. But just for now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take 10 to keep things manageable for us. Yeah, we need the money. 15 it is. 15 it is. We do have boxes laying around, so what you could do to alleviate that, rooms, storage. Just make a big storage area right here. You can also, what it also helps is you can actually put shelves in here as well. Does help out. But with that, guys, our foundation is set. Our prison is filthy. We're starting to get where we need to get. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. For better or for worse, we'll continue going on this. We'll let this go. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Do me a solid. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Have a great day. And just know tomorrow's going to be better. I promise. I promise. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you.